Today's learning goal is I can show balance using numbers. Hi everyone. Last week we were learning about measuring mass, and the way we were doing that was we were using a balance or a scale to figure out how much each thing weighs. So here's my balance here. And last week I called the pan balance a lot, and I realized I didn't explain it because this model of balance usually has two different pans on it. And then it will go up and down like that. Ours has buckets though. So this one here, we want them to be the same for it to balance. But we're not gonna measure this week. We're not gonna put a thing in here and see how many blocks it is. We're gonna talk about balancing numbers and how we can have numbers on the two sides so that they're the same, so that they balance. So here is my teeter-totter or my seesaw. And I draw it with one long line with the triangle, because if you had something long like this on the point of a triangle, it would have to be the same on both sides, or else it would wobble and it wouldn't balance. That's how a teeter-totter or a seesaw works. So for example, I'm gonna give you my first number. Here is 5. I've got 5 here. Actually, I'm gonna put it on this side so I can hold it. I've got 5 blocks there, 5 blue blocks. Here I have 3. Would this balance? No, it would go down that way because the blue is heavier. What do I need to add to this side to make it balance? Did you say 2 more blocks? 3 blocks and 2 blocks is the same as 5 blocks. They're equal. If I put them both on the sides of the balance, it would balance, or on the two sides of the teeter-totter, it would also balance. Because they are the same. They're different colors, but they're the same. This week, when we're talking about balance, or a teeter-totter like this, I really want you to think about right here, this point of the triangle, the very tip of it, to be like an equal sign. When we have an addition or subtraction sentence, a number sentence, what's on one side of the equal sign has to equal what's on the other side. That's what equals means. If it wasn't balanced, it wouldn't be an equal sign here. Okay, I'll put the equal sign back. I'll give you an example. So if on this side, I write a 6, and this side, I write 5 plus. This isn't even. 6 is bigger than 5, so it's gonna go down like this. I need to put something over here to balance it. Do you know, what do I add to 5 to make 6? It's 1 more. And then, zoop, it would balance. I'm gonna show you some more examples of how we balance numbers, and then have you do some yourself. Let's go. Here we have 4 on one side and 2 on the other side of the balance. I kind of put it down like this because it's not balanced right now. So if I want it to be even, what do I need to add to this side? If I add 2 more, it's going to balance out, because 2 and 2 equals 4. It's the same amount. Let's try another. Here's 7 on one side and 1 on the other. So it's way off balance. This is much heavier on this side. What do I need to add to this side to make 7 equal 1? It's 1 and something. Do you know what it is? 1 and 6. 1 and 6 will equal 7 and will balance out. And it's always nice if I put them together and check, I can see that they're the exact same as well. So 7 equals 1 plus 6. There's 10 on this side now. I'd have put sideways, it wouldn't fit. And this side only has 5 so far. So it's definitely gonna be, there's way more on that side weighing us down. If we wanna balance this out, what are we gonna have to add to this side with the 5? Did you say 5 more? If we add 5 more, 5 plus 5 is 10. We know that's true. And if I were to check and put them together, I would see they're the same. And now the scale would balance out. Okay, put it like, there we go. Here's an example with 10 frames. And remembering, it's like the tip of the triangle is our equal sign. We need both sides to be the same. So we have 8 on this side. This is definitely heavier, has more right now. And only 4 on this side. So what do I need to add to my 4 to make it even? I'm just going to use chips and find out. 1, or counters. 2. Now the pictures look the same. How many did I add? I added 4 more. And we also know that 8 equals 4 plus 4. For your work today, I want you to draw 4 balances. And on the end of each balance, I want the different numbers. 1 to say 5, 1 to say 10, 1 to say 8, and 1 to say 6. And then write down a number sentence beside them that would make them balance. And there's more than one correct answer. That's why I just showed you the 2 there for number 5. So you set it up with 4 different, there are your numbers, and then find ways to balance them out. Enjoy your math.